Shalom. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. We're prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom to speak about the upliftment of the children of Israel, which are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Alright, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders that rule well. Salutation and much respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Alright? Now, the reason we fell from the state that we were in is because of our wickedness, man. Alright? But that time of our punishment is over, man. So the Heavenly Father is going to take those curses from off His people and put it upon our enemies. Alright? So let me get Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Man. Alright? Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 1. Because if we would have hearkened unto the words of the Heavenly Father, guess what? We would have been good, man. Alright? We would have already had the kingdom. Alright? But since our people disobeyed, man, kept going off, kept doing opposite to what the Heavenly Father said to do, we're in the predicament that we're in right now. Alright? This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all His commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations on the nations of the earth. Okay? So the Heavenly Father would have put us above all nations if we were to do what He commanded us. Okay? And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. Alright? So obviously we didn't do that, man. So what happened was the opposite happened to us, man. Alright? Instead of those blessings coming upon us that was supposed to come upon us, the Heavenly Father put the curses upon us. Alright? So I'm going to get Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. Alright? But this is verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all His commandments and His statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Alright, so that's what happened to our people. We got the curses. When we go into the curses, it goes into the fact that we went into slavery. Alright? That's part of what the nation of Israel had to go through, man. Alright? It didn't happen once. It happened during the time of Egypt. Happened during the time of the Babylonians, happened during the time of the Persians. Okay? Basically, we were in captivity under all nations at one point. Okay? But Heavenly Father is gonna turn it back, alright, from the captivity and put that on our enemies. They're gonna go into captivity under us. Alright? The same nations that had us in slavery, is mainly the main nation, alright, which is our chief enemy, the Edomites, okay, also known as the so-called white people, alright, they will be known as the nation of Edom, alright, they're going to go into slavery under us, okay, along with all the rest of these heathens, man, alright. The Most High has not forgotten the tribulation that you've done to His people. He has not forgotten that, alright. You could take it out of the history books, you could take it out of the movies, alright, but the Most High knows, alright, exactly what you did, alright. He knows every account, every murder, alright, every child that was killed, alright. Because when you look at what you did to the Judites and also the so-called Latin tribes, alright, you used to feed children to dogs, man, alright, and burn them at the stake. That's what these Edomites did for fun, man, alright. So the Most High hasn't forgotten that. He doesn't forget those things, okay. He remembers that, okay. Matter of fact, let me get Zechariah 1. Alright? Because the Heavenly Father, He put us in a predicament. Alright? But that doesn't mean that the heathen are going to be basically forgiven for that. Nah, man. The heathen have to pay for that, man. Okay? Let me start with Zechariah. I'll start with 2 and 8 actually. This is Zechariah 2 verse 8. But thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath He sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. Alright, so all these different nations that we were captive on, they spoiled us as a people, man. Alright? Especially the nation of Edom. Alright, who's going to get the worst judgment. Okay? For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. All right? So we're the apple of the Heavenly Father's eye, man. The nation of Israel. You guys know you're Israelites? You ever heard that before? No, you don't know? You just don't care? Yeah, but you don't care about it?
I wouldn't say I don't care.
Okay, all right.
I said I'm on the move.
Okay, all right. No, all right. So, anyways, the Most High is looking at the nation of Israel as the apple of his eye, man. All right. So anyone who did anything to the nation of Israel has to pay for that, man. Okay, the Most High is not gonna let that slip. All right, he's not gonna let that judgment slip. Okay, he punished his own beloved people. What do you think he's gonna do to the enemies, man? All right. All right. So let me read that one more time now. This is Zechariah 2 verse 8. But thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations, which spoils you. Right? Are we not spoiled as a people right now? All right? Aren't the Israelites all up in the ghettos, man? Are they in poverty right now? All right? Of course, man. Any city that us as a nation go to becomes cursed, man. All right? Why? Because of the curses of Deuteronomy, man. All right? The Heavenly Father put that upon us. Okay? So he said what? The nations which spoiled you, because we were spoiled by the nations. The Edomites planned the fact that you Negroes are in the ghetto, man. He planned that, man. He planned for you Negroes to not be able to get to a certain level, man. All right? He put Planned Parenthood in your community strategically, man. All right? He didn't do it. That wasn't an accident, man. All right? When you look at the quotes of Margaret Sanger, okay, the devil who created that whole institution, she said that she doesn't want the word to go out that she wants to destroy or exterminate the Negro population. That's out of her own mouth, okay? And what do you have in every so-called people, so-called minority community, man? You have those Planned Parenthoods, man, when you go into America, okay? That was all strategic, man. That wasn't by accident, okay? And now you look at who's the leading person in abortion right now, man. By far. The so-called black woman, man. She's the leading person in abortions right now. By far, man. Talking millions of babies a year, man. All right? Getting murdered, man. All right? That's by design, man. Okay? You get Zechariah 1 verse, get 1. What verse is that now? I gotta find that one. Okay? Because the heathen have to pay for that too, man.
Read it with confidence.
That's good, man. This is okay, this is Zechariah 1 verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease. For I was but a little displeased. All right, he was a little displeased with who? With the nation of Israel. All right? And they helped forward the affliction. All right? So they helped forward the affliction. So they made him even more mad, man, by what they did to the nation of Israel. Okay? All right? The Heavenly Father wanted us to go into captivity, but when we went into captivity, man, these Edomites went overboard, man. These Edomites went overboard, man. All right? They started feeding babies to alligators. All right? They started doing all types of shit, man. It went far beyond slavery, man. Okay? And even post-slavery, these Edomites were even worse, man. Okay? It was even worse for you Jakes post-slavery than it was during slavery. Okay? Because these Edomites were doing worse to you, man. All right? Having lynch mobs and shit, picnics. All right? Which that word picnic goes back to pick a nigga. All right? You get Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, saith the Lord of hosts. All right? So he's going to return to the Israelites with mercy, man. All right? He's going to return to us with mercy. He's not going to return to the heathen with mercy. The only ones who are going to get mercy are the nation of Israel, man. All right? The ones who descend from the Israelites. Okay? Anyone outside of that nation is not going to be delivered, man. They're going to go right to slavery. Okay? All these Edomites, man. All right? They think it's all sweet, man. All right? The Most High is watching you, man. Okay? The Most High has basically your judgments already written. We're just waiting for you to be prosecuted, man. All right? I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, saith the Lord of hosts. And a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. All right? So the Heavenly Father is going to have mercy upon Jerusalem, man. It doesn't speak about these other nations. This says he's going to have mercy upon Moab, man. All right? Or mercy upon Mizraim. Nah, man. It says he's going to have mercy upon Jerusalem, upon Israel, upon Jacob. All right? That's who the Heavenly Father is going to have mercy upon. No pictures, man. No pictures. All right? That's who the Most High is going to have mercy upon. You can take a picture of the signs if you want, but not me. All right? The Most High is going to have mercy upon Israel, man. He's not going to have mercy upon these heathen, man. All right? Because what did these heathen do to us, man? All right? They utterly destroyed us, man. So they ain't going to have mercy, man. All right? Think he's going to have mercy on these Edomites for touching his beloved people, man? All right? That's just like someone does something bad, like kidnaps your son, man, and tortures your son. You're gonna have mercy on that person? You're gonna shake his hand after? You're gonna give him money, buy him coffee? Or are you gonna bring judgment upon him, man? You're gonna do something to him. I want to see him judged by the extent of the law, man. You want him to throw the book at him, all right? It's the same thing with the Most High, man. The Most High is not playing with these Edomites, man, all right? He's not playing with the rest of these heathens either, all right? For what they have done to his people, okay? Us as a people, we're coming back to the remembrance, man. All right? These nations, they've been confederate to keep us away from who we were, man. But we're coming back to that remembrance. All right? And that's scary to the Edomites. That's scary to the so-called white men. Okay?